the trombone? Why? Why do you want to see me play the trombone?
I have a funny story about the trombone.
Really? What is it?
So I used to be in band class
Uh-huh.
when I was like in fucking middle school, and I thought it was so funny. And I was like, "Are you gonna play the tromboner?" to like a friend of mine, and they started laughing, and our music teacher got so mad at us and kicked us out for the rest of the day.
What? It seems like a gross overreaction.
He was like so mad. He was so passionate about his music, and I was like, I was like 12 or 13, and I was like, oh yeah, the tromboner, because it's so stupid. And he got
That's just
so
like
mad.
a kid joke.
Yeah,
Like
but I guess it
everything.
didn't help that it didn't help that I wasn't like quiet about it. I just said it.
Yeah. Oh,
And he
you were
was-
very loud in class.
Back then, yeah.
Yes,
And then he was like, oh yeah, just take a step outside. You know what? Just go in the lunchroom. Just hang out there. I don't want you in here if you're not gonna take this seriously.
Dang. That's
It's a
worse.
40-year-old man beefing with a kid. What an asshole.
Yeah, you're a child, literally a child, and he's like, step outside.
I have another
He's a
story.
tromboner. Okay. I like these Rdog stories. Keep them coming.
Okay. So, when I'll tell you the story when I pissed myself.
Huh? Okay, let's hear it.
Too soon? Never mind.
No. I want to hear this.
All right.
I'll match you
So
with
what-
my own story of when I did the exact same thing.
Okay. I was like in the 2nd grade, right? It doesn't sound too crazy, right? Doesn't sound too crazy, but 2nd grade, and I remember we were drinking apple juice. I remember this very vividly because it haunted me for a bit. We're drinking hella apple juice, and I was like, hey, I'm calling her out. I'm doxing her right now. I was like, hey, I gotta use the bathroom. Can I go use the bathroom? She's like, do you have any hall passes? I'm like, no. She's like, well, you can't let you use the bathroom. And I'm like,
That's
oh.
evil. That's literally
Yeah,
evil.
and I'm just like, and I told her I'm gonna pee my pants. Like, I have to go. She's like, no, go sit back down. We were watching like some shitty fucking VeggieTales movie. I don't remember. And I sat there and I told her, I raised my hand one more time. Hey, I gotta go, or I'm gonna piss my pants. And she's like, I'm sorry, you can't go. And I just stood up and I pissed my pants so she could see me
That's
pissing
right.
my pants.
I would.
And she was like, okay, go get changed. I can't believe you did that.
What?
And
what? You literally what?
And I told the principal, and she's like, so you told her? And she said no, and I was like, yes. And she was like, okay, but why? Like, why couldn't you go to the bathroom? And I told her I didn't have any hall passes, and she was like, you shouldn't have used her hall passes.
What? You had to go pee though. What? Why?
Yeah.
Why is your bathroom privileges restricted after a certain point? That's the silliest thing I've ever heard.
I ran out of stupid little bathroom coupons we used to have back in the day.
That is I literally. That's the worst thing that a teacher can ever do. I think restrict.
Yeah, she
children
probably
from
thought it
using
was
the
playing, but I literally needed
Yeah.
to piss. Like, she, you know, it's like that excuse, like, oh, you just came back from lunch. It's like, I don't care.
It's
I
literally
need
a
to pee.
second grader too. It's not like it's like junior high or something. I could see
Yeah.
it maybe in junior high where you have like periods, but like literally second grade.
I can't have periods.
I can't have periods either. That's right.
Oh, that's not what you meant. I'm such a moron. All right.
No. I meant like class periods. Like
Okay, yeah. I thought you meant like a girl period.
yeah, no. Yeah. Like
Anyways.
the teacher to restrict. Yeah, but yeah.
Let me tell you the tragic story of where I shat myself. Now it sounds funny, right? Oh,
Yes.
I shat myself. But look, this happened. Guess what age was I? I'm gonna give you two options.
Okay.
5 to 15, 15 to current. What do you think?
See, I feel like 5 to 15 is a little more obvious, but I feel like 15 to current would make more sense.
It's 15 to current.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I think I was like 19 or 18. I'm 23 now, so it's been a couple
Yeah,
years.
it's been a few years.
So I was on a date with this girl, and we've been on a couple of
That's
dates.
a bad
And
start to this story. I'm gonna tell you that.
it gets worse. So I was on a date with this girl. I'm not gonna name any names. Her name was. We went to this pizza place. I think it was called Michael's, and we've been there like a couple times. And I told her like, hey, the first time we went, she ordered I forgot what it's called, but it's like white sauce. Cause you know you can get like red
yeah.
sauce and a white sauce.
Yeah, white sauce pizza. Yeah.
Yeah, and she was like, oh, I like white sauce pizza, and I never had it, and I was like, okay, well, sure, whatever, we can share it. But it made me shit. Like, it made my stomach, like, bubble. Like, it was, like, really weird
Yeah,
and
it's
bad.
very
Like,
it's like very like rich, like lactose creamy. You know?
yes,
Yeah.
it would make me shit immediately as I'm eating it. So I told her, hey, I don't mind going to this pizza. Like, the first time, like, the bathroom was there, so I was able to go and whatever.
Relieve
but the
yourself.
second, yeah, but it was painful, and I was doing it
Right.
like the entire day. So I told her, I was like, hey, look, I don't mind going to Michael's again, but just don't get that white sauce, please. 'Cause it made, like I told her, like it made me shit for like hours. It was crazy. And she was like, okay. So I'm not listening to her. I'm like she's on the phone talking to them, and I'm on the phone talking to, like, I think it was my job at the time or something.
Yeah, you're busy.
So I don't hear what she's doing. So we both hang out at the same time. We get to Michael's, and I put too much trust in her, because as soon as I saw the out of order sign on the bathroom, I should have stopped her and
known
asked her which.
better.
Yeah, but I just thought, what just fuck it, I trust her. She said she was gonna get the white sauce.
Yeah, obviously.
Whatever. Yeah. So so we get there. The pizza's already ready. We go to our table. We start eating, and I start feeling fine, and then I like the bubble starts happening again. I'm like, okay, oh god, it's happening, and I look, and it says, bathroom out of order. So I told her, hey, did you order a white sauce again? And she was like, oh, I did, but it's half and half, so half is red, half is white.
Okay.
And she's like, and I told her, well, do you have it labeled, like which one is red, which one's white? She's like, yeah. Oh, I switched the sides. You have the white one, and I have the red one. I'm sorry. And I was just like, oh my god. Okay.
What a twist!
So I start panicking, right? And I go to the bathroom, so it's out of order for the male, and there's like the women's section, and I try to go in the women's section, but the door is locked, and that doesn't work either. They're both locked, so I'm like, okay, fuck. So I go up to the counter, and I'm like, hey, do you guys have in a bathroom I could use? The bathrooms here are closed. They're like, no, sorry. And we're like in the middle of nowhere. There's no stores near us, like for a good while. So I'm just like, oh my god, like.
That is
fuck.
not a good situation to be in.
Yes, and we're like 2 slices in, so I'm like, hey.
2 slices?
Yes, that's how bad it was. That sauce
bad.
was crazy.
You didn't taste it? You didn't taste the white sauce?
I couldn't really tell, no.
You were just like, oh yeah, well, alright. You didn't even think of it.
I was just happy to be there. Happy to be there.
Happy to be with a girl that wanted to be with you. I can understand.
Yeah.
It's very understandable.
So I wasn't really thinking of it. I trusted her. So, we're in a dilemma, and I'm like, hey, we gotta go. She's like, we just started eating. And I'm like, I know, but I'm gonna shit my pants. And she's like, oh, like she starts laughing, She's like, oh, haha, and that's funny. And I'm like, no, I have a gopher head. It's coming out. I'm gonna shit my pants. And she's like, oh, okay. So I'm like, I'm sorry, I gotta cut this short. I'm gonna get a box and take you home, and then we can hang out like some other time. But it's bad. Like this is bad. And she's like, okay. So I go get a box, and the whole time I'm like clenching my body. I'm like, don't relax. Like keep clenched. I don't want anything bad to happen. And of course we leave. It's bad. I start like not crying, but like tearing up because I'm in so much pain.
Yeah, you're
and I'm trying. It's bad enough. I'm trying not to shit my pants, but I'm also trying not to gas because it's like it's embarrassing, right? Like you're barely talking, like a talking stage with this girl, and you're gonna be gassy. Like come on.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
obviously.
And I'm like rushing. Every light we get is fucking red. There's traffic. Like if God himself was like,
RNG.
yes, like if God himself was like, no, you're shitting yourself. There's nothing you could do.
Why did you do this to me, God? Next time you're gonna get my hopes up, could you please take me to a grease monkey? Cause I like to get lubed up before I get huh? Some lube would be nice, or at least a courtesy lick, God. How about a little courtesy lick next time you decide to me?
And it's like it's populated. There's like, people everywhere. I can't just pull over and shit. So I'm just like, I just shat my pants. I just couldn't take it. I was like 2 minutes away from taking her home, and I just shat my pants. And it wasn't like a regular like a shit. It was like a.
Was it like a juicer?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes. It was
I
a
could
juicer. It was a juicer, a wetter, and it was bad.
Oh.
And like I said, I was still like 2-3 minutes away from her house.
Yeah.
So I still had to drive in that and take her home, and she tried to be nice. She was like, of course she got the car trick. She's like, hey, thank you, and she like walked out, and I'm like, damn, what a fucking day. And I was gonna have that audacity and be like, hey, can I go to your bathroom? But I felt like it was already bad that she was driving in the shitmobile and I had to take her home.
This is an insane story. That is a top 5 story from
So,
Central. Rdog.
so yeah, I took her home. I went back home. I threw the pants away. I was so sad they were good pants, and
You didn't even.
Yeah,
I guess that's not even worth trying to wash.
yeah, it was. I'm telling you, bro, it was bad. It was
Yeah.
on my foot too. It was a
Oh,
mess.
it went all the way.
Dude, I'm telling you, that
Oh.
white sauce. That white
Oh.
sauce was bad.